So too are you in a season of spiritual labor. And I am your midwife, guiding you through the contraction and pushing you toward the miracle. You will not miscarry your purpose. You will not lose the promise. What I began in you, I will bring to completion. Do not look at what's around you, look at who is with you. I am not distant. I am present. When you walk through fire, I walk with you. When you pass through the waters, they will not overwhelm you. Your identity is not in your failure, nor in your past. Your identity is in me. You are chosen, called, anointed, set apart for such a time as this. So I tell you again, stop trying to do this in your own strength. No more striving, no more struggling. Let me carry you. Let me speak to your heart in the stillness. There's power in surrender. When you release control, you create space for me to work miracles. And I promise you, child, I still do miracles. You've asked for confirmation. You've pleaded for a sign. Let this be it. Let these words burn in your soul like fire shut up in your bones. I am not just the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am your God. I am personal. I know your name. I know your thoughts. And I know the deepest cries of your heart, even the ones you cannot articulate. You have looked at your family, your home, your circumstances, and asked if anything could ever change. My answer is this: I am already changing it. I am moving hearts. I am shifting atmospheres. I am healing generational wounds. The curse that plagued your bloodline stops with you. You are the turning point. You are the one I chose to break the cycle and begin a legacy of faith and favor. But I need your full attention. I need you to listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. I am speaking in ways you didn't expect. Through people, through dreams, through moments that seem ordinary but are divinely orchestrated. Do not brush them off. I am writing my love letters in your everyday life. Read them, receive them, and let me change the way you see yourself. No longer call yourself a failure. No longer label yourself by what others said or did. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not too late, too broken, too far gone. You are my beloved, and I have crowned you with compassion and clothed you with righteousness. I have put my spirit within you. That is your true identity. I am not done with you. In fact, I am just beginning. Your prayers have reached my throne. I have heard the desperation, the longing, the pleas, and I am not ignoring them, but I am more interested in transformation than in shortcuts. I will not just pull you out, I will raise you up. I will strengthen your character, purify your motives, and build your resilience so that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to carry it with wisdom. And yes, it will come. There are doors opening in the spirit right now. Doors of favor, of reconciliation, of provision. But you must walk through them with courage. Fear will try to hold you back. Doubt will whisper its lies. But I have already equipped you with everything you need. You are not lacking. You are not weak. You are empowered by my spirit. Do not let the accuser have the final word. Do not let shame silence your song. Lift your voice again. Worship in the middle of the war. Praise before the breakthrough. Because praise shifts the atmosphere. It confuses the enemy. It invites my presence in ways nothing else can. Let your home become an altar. Let your words be filled with life. Let your hands bless. Your eyes see hope. Your heart overflow with gratitude. Because where gratitude flows, miracles grow. I am the Lord your God, and I tell you now, the winds are changing. Where there was confusion, I am bringing clarity. Where there was chaos, I am declaring peace. Where there was drought, I am releasing the rain of my spirit to nourish every dry place in your life. You've been walking through a desert, yes, but the wilderness is not your final destination. It is the sacred path to your promised land. Do not despise the process, for I have been walking with you through it all. I know the thoughts you've entertained, that you are behind, that others are ahead, that you have missed your moment. But those are lies from the pit, meant to discourage your soul. I do not measure success as the world does. I do not use their clocks or their calendars. I see your heart. I see your faithfulness. I see the moments you chose obedience when it cost you everything. And I tell you, not one act of obedience has gone unnoticed. Not one moment of surrender has been forgotten. I am shifting the soil beneath your feet. Foundations that were built on fear, doubt, or pride are being broken down, not to destroy you, but to rebuild you stronger. I am reestablishing your house on truth, on humility, on unshakable faith. And what I am building will last. It will not be moved by storms. It will not crumble under pressure. Because I, the master builder, am the architect of your destiny. You've asked me for peace. And I say to you, peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is my presence in the middle of them. I am not waiting for the storm to pass before I bless you. I bless you in the storm. I anoint you in the storm. I give you strength to walk on water, faith to silence the wind, and courage to move forward, even when the path is not clear. I'm not just fixing circumstances around you. I'm transforming the atmosphere within you. That heaviness you've been carrying, the weight on your chest, the racing thoughts, the silent dread, I'm lifting it now. In my name, fear must bow. Anxiety must flee. Depression loses its grip. You are not a prisoner to emotions. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are more than a conqueror through me. Listen closely. I am doing a new thing. Can you not perceive it? It's already beginning. The old is passing away. The stale routines, the toxic relationships, the mental strongholds, they are being broken. I am removing what cannot go with you into the next season. It may feel like loss, but it is actually divine protection. Let go of what I am releasing. Trust that what's ahead is far greater than what's behind. I am changing your heart too. The bitterness that took root through past pain, I'm pulling it out. The anger that simmered in secret, I'm soothing it. The unforgiveness that stole your peace, I'm melting it with my love. Let me touch those deep places, the ones you've kept hidden, even from yourself. I already see them, and I do not shame you, I heal you. Your identity is being reborn. You are not defined by your failures. You are not identified by your trauma. You are not labeled by your mistakes. You are defined by my love, and my love calls you chosen. My love calls you redeemed. My love calls you mine. You will see me change things in your family. You've been praying and I have heard. There are seeds you've sown that are just now breaking through the soil. Don't grow weary. Don't stop speaking life. Your home will become a sanctuary. The hard hearts you've been burdened for, I'm softening them. The arguments, the tension, the estrangement, I'm turning them around. You will see unity where there was division. You will see laughter where there was silence. You will see me move in your household like never before. And I'm not stopping there. Your dreams, the ones you shelved because they seemed unrealistic or too big, I'm breathing life into them again. What you thought was over, I call alive. What you called impossible, I call already done. Begin to dream again, my child. Dream with me. Let me show you visions in the night. and give you strategies in the day. Let me partner with you to bring heaven to earth through your calling, your work, your gifts, but do not build without me. Let me be the foundation. Let every plan be submitted to my wisdom, because when you build with me, failure is not your portion, favor is. I will open doors no man can shut. I will send divine appointments, unexpected resources, and supernatural acceleration. But your heart must stay aligned. Do not chase the blessing, chase me, and the blessings will follow. There is a reason I have waited until now. I needed to prepare you. I needed to purify your motives, strengthen your backbone, and stretch your faith. The weight of your calling is great, and I needed to ensure that your foundation was deep enough to hold the glory I am about to place upon your life. You are ready now. You may not feel it, but faith is not a feeling. It is a decision to believe me, even when you cannot see. So decide. Choose me fully. Let your yes be bold and unwavering. Let it echo through the heavens and silence every lie of the enemy. You belong to me, and because of that, no weapon formed against you will prosper. No curse will stick. No accusation will stand. I have covered you with my blood. I have marked you as mine, and I have declared over you, you will rise. My beloved child, you have heard my words, and I see how your heart is responding. The chains that once bound your confidence are loosening. The fog of confusion is beginning to clear. Now I say, rise. Not only in your faith, but in your identity. I am awakening in you the warrior spirit I placed within you since before your first breath. Yes, you were created for more than survival. You were destined for victory. You ask, how do I fight? The answer is simple yet divine. With my word, with your worship, and with unwavering faith. The battlefield you stand on is not made of soil and stone, it is spiritual, and the weapons I give you are mighty through me to tear down every stronghold. When you open your mouth and speak my promises, the heavens respond, and the darkness trembles. You are not powerless. On the contrary, you are filled with power from on high. Do not let the enemy's lies deceive you any longer. You have authority not because of your perfection, but because of my presence within you. I have clothed you in armor that cannot be pierced. The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit. And with every piece, I am fortifying you for the days ahead. You are protected. You are equipped. You are never alone in the battle. You've been timid, hesitant to believe that I could truly use you. But I remind you now, it is not about your qualifications. I do not choose the strongest, the loudest, or the most prepared by earthly standards. I choose the willing, the surrendered, the ones who say, here I am, Lord, use me. And you, yes, you are the one I have chosen. Now walk boldly into your calling. Begin to see yourself not as the world sees you, but as I see you. I call you light in the darkness. I call you salt to the earth. I call you a vessel of my glory. And when you speak life into others, you are echoing my voice. Do not underestimate the impact of your words. You carry resurrection power on your tongue. Use it wisely. Speak truth. Speak love. Speak destiny into dry bones. There will be resistance expected, but do not fear it. Every attack sent against you will only elevate your testimony. Every opposition is an opportunity for my power to be made visible. And when you feel weak, do not hide. Come to me. Lean on me. Rest in me. My grace is sufficient for you, and in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Do not fear the unknown. I go before you. I surround you. I cover your rear guard. Nothing surprises me. No battle catches me off guard. I hold your future securely in my hands. And not only will I bring you through the fire, but I will also use the fire to purify you. You will come out refined, shining like gold, and carrying a weight of glory that cannot be taken from you. You must understand the authority I give you is not just for your own life. It's for your home, for your children, for your community, for every place your feet tread. You are a spiritual gatekeeper. Where you go, my presence goes. Where you speak, my truth echoes. When you pray, angels are dispatched. Heaven listens. So begin to walk with intention. Every morning, dress yourself not just with clothes, but with my armor. Speak my promises aloud. Declare victory before the battle begins. Anoint your home. Pray over your loved ones. Stand in the gap for those who are lost. You are not just living for yourself anymore. You are advancing my kingdom. And this is only the beginning. I'm also bringing a holy alignment to your life. Where there has been disorder, I am establishing divine order. I am removing relationships that drain your spirit and replacing them with people who will sharpen, encourage, and walk with you in truth. Pay attention. Some exits may hurt, but they are necessary. Do not chase after what I have removed. Trust me. I know what's ahead, and I am preparing the way for the right voices, the right hands, the right counsel to walk with you. You've asked me for signs, and I've been speaking through the scripture, through dreams, through confirmations you can no longer ignore. But now I want to go deeper. I want to teach you to hear me not just in the obvious, but in the still small voice. That whisper in your spirit that aligns with peace, even when logic cannot understand it. That gentle nudge that pushes you to love, to forgive, to speak life when silence would be easier. You will learn my voice the more you listen. And as you grow in discernment, you will begin to see how I move in every area of your life. No moment is wasted. No step is in vain. Every detail, even the detours, are woven into my plan for your good. And now, child, prepare for an outpouring. I am sending a fresh wind of my spirit over your life. Dreams you forgot will resurface. Ideas will come in the quiet. Creativity will be stirred. Your hands will be blessed. Your mind will be sharpened. Your body will feel renewed. This is not just revival, it is restoration. I am restoring what was lost. Time, resources, relationships, confidence. I am giving it back multiplied. You will testify of my goodness. Others will ask, what changed? And you will say, I met the voice of God, and He changed everything. You will not boast in yourself, you will boast in me. And that humility will make room for even more favor. So hold on, my child. The journey ahead is filled with light. Even if shadows try to form around you, they cannot overcome the light I've placed within you. And that light will draw others. You are a beacon, a lighthouse for the broken, the weary, the forgotten. And through you, I will bring healing. My precious one, now I unveil the truth you've needed to hear for so long. Nothing you've walked through has been in vain. Every delay, every disappointment, every closed door, and every painful moment has been part of my divine orchestration. What you saw as failure, I have used for formation. What you thought was the end, I was using as the beginning of something far greater. My child, do not measure the value of your life by moments of silence. I have never stopped speaking. I have never stopped working. There were seasons when the heavens felt like brass. You prayed, you cried, and it seemed I was distant, but I was never far. I was closer than your very breath. I was teaching you to trust without seeing, to believe without feeling, to walk by faith and not by sight. I was developing a depth in you that shallow waters could never cultivate. I allowed the pause so your roots could grow deep. And now, because your roots have reached the living water, you are ready to bear fruit that will last. Can you see now that my silence was not absence but strategy? I was stripping away the noise so you could hear me more clearly. I was removing the scaffolding of human dependency so you could lean fully on me. I was pruning you, yes, but only because you were destined to bear much fruit. And now, the harvest is upon you. What you have waited for, prayed for, wept for its coming, in this holy moment, I want you to surrender not only your fears but your understanding. Release your grip on the how and the when. Your role is not to orchestrate, it is to obey. I will take care of the outcome. My timing is perfect. My plan is sovereign. When I make a promise, it is already sealed in eternity. Your breakthrough may not look like you imagined, but it will be far better than anything you dared to dream. You have trusted me in the shadows. Now watch as I bring you into the light. Watch how I take the broken pieces of your story and form something breathtaking. Others will marvel, but you will know it was my hand. It was my mercy. It was my favor. You will walk into rooms that once rejected you, and they will open to you with honor, not because of your strength, but because of my glory resting upon you. Yes, my glory. It is not a fleeting feeling. It is the tangible weight of my presence on your life, and it is increasing. I am resting on you with purpose. The oil that flows over you now is not only for healing, but for calling. I am anointing you to go where others would not dare. I am equipping you to speak where others have been silent. I am preparing you to be a vessel of light in places others abandon. And I want you to know this: I trust you. I trust you with this oil, with this assignment, with this influence I am giving you. Because you have been faithful in the small, I will now entrust you with more. But never forget, your identity is not in what you do for me. It is in who you are to me. You are my child. That is your highest calling. Everything else flows from that truth. I am healing the inner places, the parts of you that were wounded in silence, the trauma that others ignored, the burdens that were dismissed. I have seen them, and I am binding them up. I am pouring balm over old scars. I am replacing shame with dignity. I am taking your ashes and giving you beauty. No more pretending to be fine when your heart is breaking. Come to me as you are, and I will restore what was stolen, and I will restore joy. Not temporary happiness, but deep, unshakable joy, the kind that bubbles up even when circumstances are hard. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will sing again. The heaviness is lifting. My spirit is breathing into your soul fresh wind, and where there was sorrow, there will be celebration. You are about to step into rooms that you didn't qualify for, receive blessings you didn't earn, and walk through doors that were sealed shut for years, all because of my favor. People will look and ask, "How did this happen?" And you will smile, knowing it was me, your Father, who did what no man could do. I open doors that no one can shut, and when I bless, it is without sorrow. But remember, the blessing is never the goal. I am. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and everything else will follow. I will supply all your needs. I will align your path. I will sustain you in every season. But above all, I long for intimacy with you. More than your service, I want your heart. Do not let your heart be hardened by delay. Do not let disappointment rob you of expectation. Hope again. Dream again. Trust again. I have not forgotten you. I have not changed my mind about you. My word over your life still stands. Every promise is yes and amen in me. And now, child, prepare for release. I am releasing the past, its regrets, its labels, its limitations. I am releasing your spirit to fly again, to believe again, to build again. I am releasing provision from unexpected places. I am sending help, favor, wisdom, and divine partnerships. But most of all, I am releasing you from the weight of trying to be enough. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You don't have to perform to stay in my presence. You already belong. And now, I want to show you what life looks like when you live from rest, not striving. From acceptance, not fear. From sonship, not slavery. You will walk in freedom. You will sleep in peace. You will speak with confidence. You will lead with compassion, because you carry me, and I never send you empty-handed. Now, my beloved, lift your eyes from your own healing, because I am expanding your heart to carry mine. The love I've poured into you was never meant to stop with you. It is meant to overflow. This new strength, this new peace, this fire in your soul, it is for others. You are not just a recipient of my grace. You are now a carrier of my glory. I have prepared you, molded you, and now I release you to be my voice, my hands, my compassion in a world that is groaning for hope. You will notice it, hearts aching around you, the quiet despair in someone's eyes, the hidden pain in their smile. The people you once passed by will now shine like signals in your spirit, because I will give you discernment. You will feel what they feel. You will sense their need before they even speak it. That is not a burden, it is a gift. I am trusting you to carry my heart. Begin to speak life wherever you go. A simple word, guided by my spirit, will become a seed of transformation in someone's soul. You will not need grand sermons or loud voices. Your kindness will be loud enough. Your consistency will scream louder than the enemy's lies. Your patience will become a shelter. Your wisdom will be a stream in a desert. And when you open your mouth in my name, healing will flow. You ask, but who am I, Lord, to carry such responsibility? And I say, you are exactly who I've chosen, because you know what it is to be broken. You know what it feels like to be overlooked. You have walked through fire and come out carrying the fragrance of faith. That empathy, that humility, it makes you dangerous to darkness and precious to me. That's why I'm raising you now, because you won't use this calling for pride, but for mercy. I will use your story. Nothing will be wasted. Every failure, every season of lack, every moment of grief, I will turn it all into a testimony that will unlock others from their prisons. You will speak and shackles will fall. You will pray and atmospheres will shift. Because it's not about your strength, it's about my spirit working through your surrendered vessel. Do not be afraid to speak boldly. There will be times I ask you to say something uncomfortable. You may feel nervous. You may feel inadequate. But open your mouth in obedience, and I will fill it with fire and truth. Some will resist you. Others will reject you. But many will listen, and they will rise because of the words you deliver with my authority. I will teach you when to speak and when to be silent, when to extend a hand and when to simply be present. Ministry is not always a microphone. Often it's a moment, a glance, a gesture, a prayer whispered in secret. These small acts, done in my love, release heavenly power. Never underestimate what I can do through your obedience. You are a builder in my kingdom. I am calling you to rebuild broken altars in your family, in your friendships, even in places where religion has wounded people's hearts. You will not carry religion, you will carry relationship. You will show them my heart, not just my rules. You will embody my grace, not just my expectations. Through you, they will see that I am not angry, distant, or impossible to please. They will see that I am near, loving, and full of mercy. And yes, the enemy will try to stop this. He will attack your mind, sow doubt, stir insecurity. But do not fear. He cannot silence what I have awakened in you. Your authority is not based on your feelings. It is sealed by my spirit. You will overcome every attack by staying hidden in me. Stay rooted in my word. Stay close to my presence. Your power flows from your intimacy with me. I will also give you divine strategies. You will know when to speak into someone's life. You will know when to pray, when to fast, when to act. I will give you dreams and visions. I will confirm my word through scripture and through others. I am not sending you out blindly. I am going before you and preparing the way. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing. The more you pour out, the more I will fill you. Your well will not run dry. In fact, the more you give, the more you will receive. Joy will overflow. Peace will become your default. Favor will follow you. I will protect your family, provide for your needs, and shield your heart as you serve others. You will see miracles not just in your life, but through your life. You will lay hands on the sick, and they will recover. You will pray for the desperate, and they will find hope. You will speak life over the addicted and the bound, and they will begin to walk free. You will be a lighthouse in a storm, a steady flame in a dark room, a living testimony that I still move. This is your new identity. You are a healer, a restorer, a messenger, a warrior, and a child of light. You were never meant to blend in, you were born to stand out. Not for attention, but for impact. The world needs what you carry. Creation is groaning for sons and daughters of light to rise. And you, yes, you are among them. But never forget, your greatest ministry is still your heart before me. Never trade your intimacy with me for activity. Do not run ahead of me, nor lag behind. Walk with me. Talk with me. Rest with me. Let everything you do flow from this relationship. Because when you're with me, you'll never burn out. You'll burn bright. Now, beloved, prepare yourself to receive the abundance I have reserved for you, not just in material things, but in the depths of your soul, in the wholeness of your emotions, in the overflowing of peace and purpose. You were not created to merely survive, to endure with clenched fists and silent prayers. You were created to thrive in me, to overflow with joy, to walk in divine provision, and to carry a contagious hope that transforms everyone around you. Too long have you believed that lack was your portion. Too long have you adjusted your dreams to fit the limits of your situation. But I am not a God of limits. I am the God of more than enough. I hold the cattle on 1,000 hills, and yet I concern myself with your daily bread. I watch over the sparrow, and yet I clothe you with glory and favor. You are not forsaken. You are not overlooked. I have heard your cry, and now I release abundance over your life. But you must learn to see it first, not with your natural eyes, but with your spirit. What you call scarcity, I call preparation. What you see as delay, I call divine timing. What you interpret as failure, I use as a platform for a greater release. Do not be deceived by what your bank account says or what your environment screams. Lift your eyes. Look to me. I am your source. I am your provider, and I am about to open rivers in the desert. You've been faithful with little, now I will trust you with much. But I must teach you first. Abundance begins in the heart. It starts with trust, with gratitude, with stewardship. If you will honor me with your first fruits, with the best of what I give you, I will open the windows of heaven and pour out so much that you will not have room to contain it. I bless not to indulge, but to empower. You will not be a reservoir, you will be a river. Yes, I will bless your finances. I will release opportunities. I will send provision from places you never imagined. But more than that, I will bless your relationships. I will pour peace into your home. I will heal the brokenness in your marriage. I will restore the connection between parents and children. I will surround you with voices that speak life, not death. I will protect your heart from betrayal and your soul from loneliness. I am bringing divine order into your life. The chaos that has robbed you of rest, I rebuke it now. The stress that has drained your joy, I am replacing it with supernatural calm. You will lay your head on your pillow and sleep soundly. You will wake up refreshed, not overwhelmed. You will face the day with clarity and confidence. Why? Because I am anchoring you in my presence. You've prayed for promotion, and I have heard. But promotion begins with preparation. I am giving you wisdom beyond your years. I am teaching you to lead with humility, to influence with integrity, to prosper without pride. I am training your hands for war and your heart for service. You will not just rise, you will elevate others. I will use your success as a staircase for others to climb higher. You've seen others blessed and wondered when your time would come. The enemy whispered that you were forgotten, but now hear me clearly. You are not behind. You are being positioned. What I am building in you is deeper than temporary applause. I am constructing a legacy, not just a moment. And what I give, no man can take away. I will give you vision, clear, focused, heaven-breathed vision. You will write the plans. You will walk through open doors. You will move with precision. No more guessing. No more circles. This next season will be marked by divine direction. Your steps will be ordered. Your timing will be guided. Your efforts will be multiplied. Even now, I am shifting things in your favor. Papers are moving. Decisions are being made behind closed doors. People are being stirred to help you. Favor is chasing you down. Resources are being released. And when it comes, it will be sudden. It will be undeniable. And it will be me. But don't just receive it, guard it. Protect your peace. Protect your time. Protect your mind. Don't allow the enemy to distract you with noise and nonsense. Don't let the opinions of others drown out my voice. Stay focused. Stay rooted. Stay grateful. Because gratitude unlocks more. Thankfulness multiplies what you have. And praise creates a throne for me to dwell in your midst. And I say again, this is not just about wealth. This is about well-being, about wholeness. I want your soul to prosper. I want your thoughts to align with my truth. I want your emotions to rest in my love. I want your body to reflect the health I designed for you. Abundance is not just what you hold in your hands, it's what overflows from your spirit. You will speak with clarity. You will walk with authority. You will dream with confidence, because you know whose you are and what I've placed within you. You were not made to live under oppression, under guilt, under fear. You were created to live free, fully alive, fully blessed, fully surrendered. So now, I ask you, will you believe me for more? Will you trust me beyond your past experiences? Will you let me expand your heart, stretch your faith, and surprise you with my goodness? Because if you do, the next part of this journey will be miraculous. I will begin to train your eyes to see the supernatural in the natural. You will no longer be moved by appearances, but by revelation. And I will teach you to recognize my hand even in the small, even in the ordinary. You will become fluent in my language of abundance. My child, now that you have received my abundance, you must learn to walk in it with wisdom and discernment. For every gift I release, I also provide the keys to guard it. The enemy does not rest, and when he sees you blessed, he will attempt to distract, divide, and deceive. But do not fear, I have not left you unequipped. I am giving you strategies straight from my heart to protect your promise, your peace, and your purpose. The first gate you must guard is your heart. From it flows the wellspring of life. Do not let bitterness, offense, or comparison find a foothold. These are small seeds that grow into mighty trees of destruction if left unchecked. You must forgive quickly, bless freely, let go of the need to be understood or vindicated. I will defend you. I will justify you. I will bring truth to the surface in due time. Your job is to keep your heart soft, not scarred. Pay close attention to your thought life. What you meditate on becomes the lens through which you see the world. If the enemy can plant seeds of fear, insecurity, or doubt, he can distort your vision. That's why I've given you my word, not just to read, but to declare, to live, to breathe. Let it saturate your mind until every lie is exposed and replaced with truth. Take every thought captive. Do not let your mind wander to places I never led you. There will be voices, some subtle, some loud, that will try to derail your focus. Not every opportunity is from me. Not every open door leads to life. That's why discernment is vital. Do not chase platforms. Do not run after applause. Follow peace. Follow purpose. Follow my presence. When I open a door, you won't have to force it. You'll feel my wind at your back. Protect your time. The busier you become, the easier it is to drift from intimacy with me. Ministry, service, ambition, even good things can become distractions if they replace your quiet time with me. Schedule time for silence. Make room for my whisper. Do not allow the urgent to steal from the important. I would rather have 10 minutes of your undivided heart than hours of distracted service. And guard your relationships. The people you surround yourself with will either sharpen your calling or dull it. I am placing kingdom connections in your life, people who carry vision, accountability, faith, and love. Welcome them. Walk with them. Learn from them. But also be willing to release relationships that pull you into old patterns. Not everyone can go where I'm taking you. And that's not rejection. That's protection. I'm also teaching you to recognize spiritual warfare. When opposition comes, don't panic. Don't complain. Take your place. You have authority. You are not a helpless target. You are a soldier in my army. Use the weapons I've given you. Pray in the Spirit. Worship with intensity. Declare my word with boldness. Bind what must be bound. Loose what must be loosed. And stand. Having done all, stand. Sometimes the battle will be subtle, weariness, discouragement, confusion. But remember, I've given you discernment. When you feel it, don't ignore it. Come to me. I will reveal the root. I will give you insight, and I will strengthen your hands for war. You are not alone in the fight. Hosts of angels surround you. Heaven backs you, and I, your commander, never lose. But guarding is not only about defending, it's also about cultivating. You must tend the garden of your soul, water it with worship, fertilize it with faith, expose it to the light of my truth. When you invest in your inner life, you will see fruit on the outside. Love, joy, peace, patience. These are not unreachable ideals. They are the natural result of walking closely with me. I am also calling you to guard the vision I've placed in your heart. Write it down. Pray over it. Speak it aloud. Don't share it with everyone. Some will misunderstand. Others will try to distort it. Be wise. Be patient. Wait for my timing. When it's time to build, I'll bring the resources. When it's time to speak, I'll bring the audience. Until then, protect what's sacred. Guard what's growing. Your mouth has power, use it wisely. Speak only what builds, not what breaks. Speak only what heals, not what harms. Your words can shift atmospheres. Your declarations can shake the heavens. So don't use your voice for complaining. Use it for creating. Declare life over your family. Speak destiny over your children. Bless your home with your prayers. And do not let pride enter your heart. Stay low before me. The higher I take you, the deeper your humility must go. Remember, it's not by your strength, but by my spirit. If you exalt yourself, you will fall. But if you walk humbly, I will lift you in due time. Stay teachable, stay pure, stay yielded. That is the posture of power. You are being trained not just for survival, but for impact. The protection I'm teaching you is not out of fear, it's preparation. Because what I'm building in your life will require strength to sustain. I don't just want you to start well, I want you to finish strong. And that will only happen if you guard what I've entrusted to you. This is sacred ground. This is holy work. And you are my chosen vessel. Now, my beloved child, I lift the veil and show you the scope of your influence, far greater than you imagined, deeper than you've dared to believe. I have not hidden you to punish you, but to prepare you. The season of obscurity was not rejection. It was refinement. I needed to hide you in the secret place, to mold your heart, to silence the voices that tried to define you, and to teach you to hear mine alone. But now I bring you into visibility, not for your glory, but for mine. You are a lamp that I refuse to keep under a basket. I have placed my light in you so that it may shine in the darkest corners of the earth. You are not merely a light for your home, your street, your town. You are a light for the world. Your influence will reach farther than your feet have walked. Your words will travel farther than your voice can carry. Because what I'm doing in you is eternal, and eternity leaves echoes across generations. Do not be afraid of influence. Do not shrink back in false humility, thinking, who am I to lead, to speak, to shine? You are mine. That is enough. I have marked you. I have anointed you. I have given you wisdom from above, not learned in books or taught by men, but received in the quiet places where only I could speak. What you carry is rare, and it is needed. I will use your life as a canvas to display my goodness. You will become a living testimony that I still heal, still restore, still raise the broken, and use the forgotten. When people look at you, they will not see perfection. They will see redemption. They will see scars turned to stars, ashes turned to beauty, mourning turned to dancing, and they will know it was me. I will send you to people who are desperate. Some will be leaders. Some will be outcasts. Some will be hidden in plain sight, aching for someone to see them. You will be that someone. You will see what others overlook. You will speak to the gold beneath their dust. You will call out destiny where others only see damage, because you know what it is to be pulled out of the pit. And now you will pull others with compassion, not judgment. I will give you platforms. Not all will look like stages. Some will be in offices, others in schools, on sidewalks, online. Do not despise the place. Whether large or small, whether seen or hidden, every platform is holy if I place you there. Your words, your presence, your faith, they will echo my love. And many will be changed not because of how loudly you speak, but how purely you love. Your influence will carry authority, but it must be stewarded with integrity. You must stay grounded in me. Stay rooted in prayer. Do not chase approval. Do not perform. Let authenticity be your banner. Let humility be your posture. You do not need to prove yourself. You need only to reflect me. The spotlight is not for your comfort, but for my glory. When I exalt you, it will be to exalt my name. So point every heart back to me. Deflect praise. Redirect glory. Keep your heart clean, and I will increase your reach. As you remain low, I will raise you high, not to be idolized, but to illuminate my truth. To a generation drowning in deception, there are souls connected to your obedience. Every time you speak what I've told you, someone's chains will loosen. Every time you step in boldness, someone's fear will break. Every time you love without condition, someone's heart will open. You are not just a person with potential, you are a messenger, an ambassador, a carrier of the culture of heaven. You've prayed for revival, and now I say, let it begin with you. Revival is not a crowd, it is a spark, and that spark lives in you. Your worship is fire, your surrender is fuel, your obedience is wind. As you move with me, flames will spread. Watch how my spirit moves in the coffee shop, the classroom, the boardroom, the hospital room. You are a spark igniter. Revival will not be an event, it will be a lifestyle. You must also be prepared to be misunderstood. Light exposes darkness. Truth disrupts lies. Some will resist you, some will mock. But fear not, I was mocked too. And even in rejection you are blessed. Keep shining, keep loving, keep declaring. Your reward is not from man, it is from me. And I never fail to honor those who stand for me. I will give you supernatural confidence, not arrogance, but the courage to be fully who I've created you to be. You will stop apologizing for your light. You will no longer dim yourself to make others comfortable. You will not shrink to fit broken spaces. You will walk tall, with joy, with compassion, with holy boldness, knowing that I go before you. Everywhere you go, you will leave a fragrance, the scent of heaven. People will not always be able to name it, but they will feel it. Peace in your presence, rest in your words, safety in your smile. And in time they will ask, what is it about you? And you will say, it's not me, it's him. Now, beloved, understand this is only the beginning. Your light will not fade. Your influence will not be stolen. I am your shield and your reward. As you pour out, I will fill. As you stretch, I will supply. As you speak, I will anoint. You are not moving alone. You are moving with me. Now, my child, stand still and know I am your God. I have walked with you through every word, every whisper, every wound that cried out for healing. I have touched the deepest parts of your soul, not to expose your weakness, but to reveal your worth. I have stripped away every lie, so that your heart could finally recognize the truth. You are mine. You have always been mine. No darkness could ever separate you from my love. No mistake has ever canceled my purpose for you. No broken path could ever derail the journey I designed before the foundation of the world. This is the moment I have waited for, the moment you fully awaken to who you are in me. Not who others said you were. Not who your past tried to define. Not who your fears told you you'd never be. But the true you, redeemed, restored, reborn in my spirit, covered in my mercy, alive with divine destiny. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not late. You are not small. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are beloved. And now I call you forth. No more waiting on the sidelines. No more holding your breath for permission. I have already commissioned you. I have already anointed you. I have already gone before you. The doors are opening. The mountains are moving. The heavens are declaring over your life. Now is the time. Step forward as my ambassador, carry my name with honor. Let your life speak of my goodness. Let your days reflect my grace. Let your words drip with wisdom, and your hands be extensions of healing. You are not meant to live a life of silent survival. You are meant to release sound. The sound of faith, of hope, of joy, of victory. You are my echo in the earth. I will increase your territory, yes, but I will first enlarge your heart. Your compassion will grow. Your hunger for truth will deepen. Your love for the lost will ignite. You will no longer look at people through your eyes, you will see them through mine. The hurting, the hostile, the hopeless. You will see them as I do, worth redeeming. And you will become a bridge for them to cross into my arms. I have called you to be a builder, not of buildings, but of lives. You will build safe places with your voice, create restoration with your presence, tear down walls with your kindness. You are not a taker, you are a giver. You are not a reactor, you are a responder. You are not a chaser of things, you are a seeker of me. Your life is not just about success, it's about significance. It's about eternity. Every word you sow, every act of love, every moment you trust me, it ripples through time and touches souls you may never meet. That is how deep your impact will go. That is how wide your reach will stretch. Not because you are extraordinary, but because I, your God, choose to work through ordinary vessels made holy by surrender. You will face trials again, yes, but now you know how to stand. You will walk through valleys again, yes, but now you carry the lamp of my word. You will be stretched, pressed, even misunderstood, but nothing will separate you from my hand. I am your portion. I am your strength. I am your reason to rejoice when the night is long. I am your defender when no one else speaks. I am your source when the well runs dry. And I am your everlasting Father when the world turns away. You will never again walk in fear. You will never again settle for less than what I have spoken over you. You will not return to the prison of shame or the chains of performance. You are free gloriously, fully, eternally free. And where my spirit is, there is liberty. So now go. Love recklessly. Serve boldly. Give generously. Speak truth courageously. And worship with your whole heart. Let the world see not your strength, but mine in you. Let them see not your perfection, but my redemption. You are the living proof that I still speak, still heal, still raise up the lowly, and seat them with princes. Let no one talk you out of your assignment. Let no fear shut down your voice. Let no trial steal your joy. For I have written your name on my hand. I have sealed your life with my promise. I have filled your future with my goodness, and I will never leave you. My blessing is upon you now, not just for comfort, but for commissioning. You are my light in this generation. You are my warrior of love. You are my vessel of truth. You are my child, fully seen, fully known, fully empowered. My beloved child, today I come to interrupt your day, not to add weight to your thoughts, but to lift the burden that has silently grown heavy on your heart. You have been faithful, perseverant, and firm. I see how much you've endured. I see the weariness in your soul despite your unyielding spirit. That's why I need your full attention right now. Set aside every distraction. Pause the noise of urgency. Let me have this moment with you. Let me breathe life into the places within you that have longed for peace and assurance. You have been carrying concerns so deep that they've begun to blur your vision. The anxieties, the fears, the unsaid worries that flood your nights and cloud your days, I see them. And even though you've continued pressing forward, I know how hard it's been to silence those racing thoughts. But hear me, I didn't create you to live under the weight of fear or confusion. I formed you for joy. I anointed you for peace. And I have promised you a future filled with hope and provision. You have dreams, so many dreams. Some you've spoken aloud, others you've buried deep. Dreams you're afraid are too big, too far, too delayed. But I tell you today, dream again. You have my permission. More than that, you have my support. I placed those desires within you for a reason. They were never meant to be forgotten in the storm of daily survival. They are part of your calling, your purpose, your divine assignment. There are unique gifts inside of you, talents that the world has yet to witness in full. Do not underestimate them just because others haven't seen them yet. I gave them to you. I wrapped them in your soul when I formed you. I see the fullness of your potential, even when you feel small. Every challenge you've faced has been preparing you for the stage I am setting. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I am about to do in your life. Now let me be clear. The road ahead won't always be smooth. I never promised ease, but I did promise presence. I will be with you every step. When you stumble, I'll lift you. When you cry, I'll collect your tears. When you feel lost, I'll be your compass. I have never abandoned you, not for 1 second, and I never will. You've wondered why certain doors closed, why people left, why some things didn't go the way you had hoped. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. I was redirecting you. I was shielding you from things you didn't see coming. Trust that I know the full picture. Trust that I'm working behind the scenes, even when it seems silent. I'm not distant, I'm deliberate. And those trials you've walked through, they're not wasted. Not a single tear, not a single disappointment has been meaningless. I've been using them to mold you, to teach you, to grow you into someone who carries not just gifts, but wisdom. Not just power, but humility. I'm shaping you into someone who reflects my glory in both triumph and trial. Do not fear the battles that lie ahead. Every enemy that rises against you will fall. Every plan meant to harm you will turn into testimony. I will fight for you. I am your defender, your provider, your restorer. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will rebuild stronger. What was stolen, I will return with increase. I will vindicate you. I will honor you. I will lift you in the presence of those who doubted you. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your heart. I want your trust, your surrender. Not because I need it, but because you do. When you yield fully to me, you walk in authority, you speak with power, you move in grace, you stop striving and start flowing in my spirit, in my timing, in my favor. I know you get tired. I know there are days when you wonder if your prayers even reach me. But let me assure you, every cry, every whisper, every silent plea has echoed in my throne room. I am not deaf to your pain. I am not blind to your efforts. I am moved by your faith. You may not see the breakthrough yet, but it's closer than you think. And oh, the blessings I am preparing for you, they are beyond your imagination. You've seen glimpses, but what's coming will leave you speechless. The joy, the healing, the provision, the connections, the restoration, it's all part of my plan. I haven't forgotten a single promise I've made to you. I am faithful, always. You worry sometimes that you're not enough, that maybe you missed your moment. But I tell you now, as long as you have breath, your purpose is alive. You haven't missed anything that I cannot restore. I specialize in rerouting destiny. I make all things new. Not some, not most, but all. And in this next season, I will teach you how to rest in me. Not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I will lead you beside still waters. I will restore your soul. You won't have to force things anymore. The striving will cease. You will operate from peace, because when you walk with me, burdens lift and blessings flow. You have been chosen not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. My love for you isn't conditional. It's eternal. It's relentless. And it's right here, right now, wrapping around you like a shield. Let it in. Let me love you past your guilt. Let me wash you in grace. Let me reframe how you see yourself through my eyes, not the world's. My beloved, as we continue this journey together, I want you to lean in even closer. The words I'm speaking to you now are seeds. Seeds that will take root in your soul and produce fruit that will not wither. You've been asking me for clarity, for understanding in the chaos, for direction in the storm. And today I say, I am the light you've been searching for. I do not leave you to wander without guidance. I go before you, beside you, and within you. You have walked through seasons where every turn felt uncertain, where your heart hesitated between faith and fear. But even in your doubt, I remained steady. Even when your steps were unsure, I never let you fall. Your confusion did not disqualify you. Your questions did not anger me. I welcome your honesty because it's in your questions that I draw you closer. You don't need to have it all figured out. You only need to trust that I do. I am not a distant, silent God. I am near. I speak in whispers, in dreams, in signs, in confirmations that line up with my word. And if you still your heart long enough, you'll hear me again. You've been afraid to believe, afraid to misinterpret, afraid to hope. But I am giving you discernment. I am sharpening your spiritual ears to distinguish my voice from all others. I am removing the fog and bringing clarity. Not man's clarity, but divine clarity. Peace that passes understanding. You don't need to chase after answers when you can sit in my presence and receive wisdom. I do not lead with confusion. I lead with peace. When it's from me, there will be alignment. There will be confirmation. There will be an internal knowing, even if the path is unfamiliar. Do not move out of panic. Move only with my peace. You've been standing at a crossroads, unsure which way to turn. And you've whispered, God, I don't want to make the wrong move. But hear me. When you walk with me, I can make even your missteps lead to purpose. I am not limited by your uncertainty. I can reroute any path to align with my plan. What I ask is that you keep me at the center. Let every decision flow from relationship, not anxiety. There is a vision I am placing before you, a glimpse of what's possible if you fully surrender to me. It may look impossible now. It may seem far away, but do not let fear dim what faith is trying to ignite. I give vision not to tease you, but to prepare you. I show you what's coming, so you'll know how to posture your heart, so you'll remain focused, so you'll walk in expectation, not just endurance. You've held on for so long without seeing the result. You've prayed without answers. You've obeyed without reward. But I tell you now, nothing has been wasted. Every act of faith, every sacrifice, every unseen step, it has all been recorded in my heavenly ledger. And your reward is coming. Your faith has not gone unnoticed. I've been building something eternal within you, something that cannot be shaken when the winds rise again. Don't grow weary in doing good. Don't let apathy replace passion. Fan the flame again. Stir up the gift inside you. Stop saying you're too tired, too late, too limited. I knew your flaws when I called you. I knew your insecurities when I chose you. And I still said yes. My grace covers the gaps. My strength fills your weakness. You are not disqualified, you are being qualified through the fire. Let me remind you again, I don't just want to bless what you build. I want to help you build it. You've been trying to do things in your own strength, and it's exhausted you. But when you partner with me, when you seek my counsel before you act, when you trust my timing over your urgency, you will find rest in the building process. You don't have to hustle for what I've already given you. I am shifting the pace of your life. What felt rushed will feel rested. What felt heavy will feel light. What felt unclear will begin to crystallize. I'm not speeding you up, I'm slowing you down to my rhythm. Because in my rhythm, you will walk in step with miracles. In my rhythm, you'll encounter provision without striving. In my rhythm, you will witness me make a way where there was none. Your heart has been asking, when, God? And I say, soon, but trust me with the how. I don't operate on the clocks of men. I operate on the timetables of purpose. And right now, I am aligning every detail in your